Hey YouTube, I'm Tess and I'm 19 years old and I live in Delaware. And what else is, I go to school in DC, college. I'm going to be a sophomore this fall. And I just kind of wanted to do an introduction video that kind of just tells you what I want to do with my channel and 5 facts about me to kind of get, a conversation started between us and talk about things that everyone likes and figure out what to do with my channel. um, my first short that I posted was kind of an experiment. I wanted to see if I could do it, if I could handle the editing without, I don't take editing classes until next semester. So I kind of am new to that, and I haven't really taken that many film classes yet, just a couple introductory courses. So I kind of wanted to see if it was possible for me to, edit and film and kind of get what I wanted out of what I was filming. And it worked pretty well. It was a pretty fruitful experiment, so they say. And I said I want to do more shorts. Probably, I really like voiceover. I know it's kind of odd, but I kind of like the idea of people being secondary and your background and your setting to be primary focus, and to see if you can get emotion from just no actors. But I will probably do a lot of shorts with actors. I want to do like a lot of comedy shorts and a lot of interesting kind of bits. But yeah, so that was an experiment and it went well. But I want to do a varied amount of shorts just to kind of experience everything. And yeah, and if you guys, if I have anyone watching out there in the internet landscape that wants me to do a couple more vlogs, maybe reviews, Q&As, or like tag videos, I'm fine with doing that too, because I think vlogging's a really important medium. And so let's do the 5 things about me. Currently, this doesn't count as a 5 thing. I'm in my bathroom because my family's being very obnoxious and watching a sports game. I don't know if you can hear them in the background, but they are loud. We're Irish, so it's kind of inherent. Anyway, so 5 random facts about me. 1, I am completely and utterly, hopelessly in love with Lord of the Rings. I started reading them right after I finished the Harry Potter series, which I will talk about in a little. My middle school librarian suggested them to me, and there was no turning back. I am completely in love with it. I've read almost all of Tolkien's literature. I've read the history of Middle-earth, which is a lot to get through. I've read the Silmarillion, the Hobbit. I own all the movies. I've seen them a million times. I just think it's like the best ever. So yeah, I'm a really big nerd. I can't speak Elvish, so not huge. But if I could learn Elvish, I probably would. Second thing, fun fact about me is, about as much as I love Lord of the Rings as I love stingrays, just like as much. I went recently, this Christmas, we went to the Cayman Islands, mostly because my parents are the best, and I have always had a dream of swimming with stingrays, and they were awesome. And we went to Stingray Bay in Grand Cayman, and I got to hold them and love them and kiss them and hug them and feed them squids. And my mom and my sister freaked out and didn't really want to come in the water, but my dad and I went in, and they're just the most magnificent creatures I've ever come into contact with. So I love stingrays. And Lord of the Rings. 3, I guess, is kind of a little bit of a fun story. When I was in 3rd grade, all of my best friends moved away, and that were girls, and then my 2 best guy friends were in a different class. So I was kind of like alone in my 3rd grade class. I'd never been without like a friend in my class. So I started getting really into Harry Potter, which I had read a little bit before, but I started getting really into it. Basically, I went to a Catholic grade school and middle school and high school. And we had these like religion class, and we had like these packets, and like the hell, they were just so stupid. Like I was like, these are like dumb. Like I want to do a crossword. Like all we have to do is find the word Jesus. Like that's not very interesting. And we had big like closets in the back of the room, and one of the closets was empty. And so I kind of like made that my nest. And I used to go in there during these religion classes where we did these packets. And I would like write down spells and like write letters to Harry and like cast spells on people I didn't like in my head. So that kind of made me notorious, and school had to talk to my parents about me running to the closet in the middle of religion class. But yeah, I love Harry Potter, so obviously I've always been interested in fantasy and literature in general, and even reading as an escape, because when you don't have a lot of friends, it's kind of nice to have friends that are on paper. I didn't know how to use the internet yet. That kind of leads into 4, which I'm also crazily obsessed with the horror genre, from reading it to the subgenres of it to watching movies, TV shows, horror makeup, interviews with horror directors, actors, all that. I've always found the horror genre to be the most compelling of all the genres because you have to have humor and love and sadness and heartbreak and also be terrified. Now, I'm not saying all horror movies, do the best job. Like, I definitely watch a lot of B-horror movies, like The Gingerbread Man with Gary Busey, which was ridiculous, or Troll 2, which was also ridiculous. But I think there's a lot to be said for the horror genre. Also, I'm a very big zombie nerd. I've read the graphic novels of The Walking Dead, and I watched the show, gonna play the video game. So I just, again, I guess horror is kind of an escapist genre, so I've always kind of been interested in it. I love Stephen King. I mean, even people that don't read horror generally, everyone's either read or seen it, or Pet Sematary, Carrie, all of those his iconic works of literature. I guess the 5th and final fact will be, this is my phone case, and people like to comment on it a lot. I guess it's pretty big. It's a pink elephant. It doesn't, I got a text message. But my background's also Lord of the Rings, their weapons and stuff. So people always ask me, does it get in the way? And I guess its ears kind of get in the way, but I can fit it in a purse. I tend to carry purses or backpacks a lot, so it's not really that big of a deal. The reason I got it was because I dropped my phone case the last week of school in college, and I didn't have time to send myself a new case. So I kind of just found this online for free 2-day shipping, because a lot of the phones for whatever reason don't qualify for free 2-day shipping, and this one did. And I just kind of sent it to myself, and I kept it on. I thought I was going to come home and get a new one, but I've dropped this a million times, and it does a pretty good job of protecting it. There's a lot of silicone involved in this. So yes, that's me and my channel. So if you have any questions, comments, concerns, put them below in the comment section. And yeah, I just banged my hand on a bureau. Yeah, so thanks YouTube for, being around. So hopefully I'll be posting a lot within the next week. If you guys want to see any vlogs or anything, let me know, and see what I can do. Bye.